Good evening, everybody. Welcome to CatSCAN News, April 29th, 2026. And could you tell me a little bit different? I know I do the trivia, so we are learning random facts. But there's a video I want us to watch first. That's very important to things that have been going on lately. You get there. This one. And besides, I did
Sigrid releases immediately
two
and blocks acid that causes heartburn for
entertainment
24
quizzes
hours.
earlier
Feel the
today
difference.
during the stream.
Ego battery-powered lawn equipment has arrived at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. It's time to whip your yard into shape.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here. So this is going to be one of those videos where I'm going to be going over some serious problems going on with YouTube as a platform, including some issues that are having a profoundly negative impact on a lot of channels right now. And as always in these situations, I'm going to do the best thing I can do, and that is help spread the message about what's going on. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. And you guys can help spread the message of this video by extending its reach in the algorithm by doing the usual stuff, including liking the video, dropping a comment, subbing, all of that stuff. And also you can spread the message the old-fashioned way by spreading around the link and all of those things. So what's going on here? Well, over the past couple of weeks, dozens of channels have been unfairly demonetized. Now, when I say demonetized, I don't mean just some of their videos. I mean their entire channel has lost its monetization, which of course has led to many people losing their entire livelihood overnight. And all of the channels we're talking about today have lost their monetization for the same exact reason: inauthentic content. To put it simply, YouTube is looking at these channels and telling them, we're not going to monetize you because your content to us is so auto-generated and devoid of human involvement. You're basically an auto-generated slot mill that we do not want to place ads on, or at least give you credit for, okay? And if you just take a 2-second glance at these channels, you'll realize they are in fact authentic and run by humans, but all of these channels would appeal this decision, and every single one of them was rejected. Ironically enough, from the automated YouTube system, their automated moderation system that looked at this and said, no, we're rejecting your appeal. And of course, YouTube, in its smugness, is still to this day claiming that these rejections of these appeals were done by human review, when in many cases it would be just downright impossible to have come to that conclusion. But this sort of shift towards AI moderation is something that YouTube is prioritizing, especially under its latest CEO, who has made it very clear that when it comes to moderation of the platform, AI is going to be a big part of it. Now, some of that is necessity, right? It's a massive platform with infinite content. There has to be some sort of automation. But YouTube is trying to cut corners and cut costs, and they're basically allowing automation to take over everything involving moderation of their website, including determination of monetization and stuff like that. That's really impacting people. Now, the related rule was actually given an update, sort of, back in July of last year, where this whole authentic content requirement was specified. Now, of course, this sort of standard of authentic content didn't really change in 2025. They were just clarifying it, so nothing really changed. If you are someone just making content with any sort of human involvement, you're going to pass the bar on this requirement. In fact, in July, they would clarify that authentic content includes AI. Like, if AI is a part or even a major part of your content on YouTube, they will still consider it authentic if there's some human involvement. But in this case, with these channels we're talking about, not only are they being labeled inauthentic, these channels are clearly run by humans. Like, we don't have to get into the argument about how much AI is involved in these channels. A lot of these are just straight up regular channels, commentary channels, and they are very diverse in the type of stuff they cover, but they're all getting hit with the same exact reason for their channel demonetization. And here's some examples. The Broken Crown Political Podcast, hit with demonetization. A music channel, same thing. Here, a comic book channel, same thing. Gaming channels hit with this. In fact, here's an interesting one where a live stream channel who is not even active anymore was hit with this same inauthentic content rule that demonetized that related channel. Now, the most recent example just happened right before recording this video, where the VTuber Sin also had their YouTube channel demonetized entirely. And Sin is someone who is on the Side Scrollers podcast, makes appearances there, just like me and my wife do every 2 weeks. So this was a pretty shocking thing to see, because if you look at their content, it's just a regular commentary VTuber, right? Like, they are a very real person using a VTuber model in this case, but there's absolutely no way a human being looks at this channel and thinks it is auto-generated slop with no human involvement. Like, it's completely ridiculous. Now, look at the response by YouTube, Team YouTube on Twitter, to some appeals by Sin, trying to get a human to review this. Team YouTube says this: "Thanks for sending this our way. Inauthentic content refers to mass-produced or repetitive content. This includes content that looks like it's made with a template with little to no variation across videos, or content that is easily replicable at scale." And you can see 0 likes on that, because people are disgusted that content creators have to do this. Because this requirement for authentic content, the bar is so low, and the fact that very real channels have to fight to get their monetization back because of this rule is insane and very frustrating, to say the least. And what you just saw on Twitter there is unfortunately what content creators have to do in these situations. You can't rely on your contacts at YouTube. In fact, getting into contact with a human being at YouTube is virtually impossible. I don't even care who you are. You could have millions of subs. It still might be extremely hard for you to find an actual human being to look at your current problem. And in this case, you have layers of automation. So people do what they've done for years, and that is go on to Twitter and tag Team YouTube, their account there on Twitter, and hopefully try to work it out. I have had to do that multiple times, and that has fixed a lot of issues for my channel over the years, because if you make enough of a fuss on Twitter, you might get lucky and they will reverse or fix whatever's going on with your channel. But the fact that you have to go to Twitter is very frustrating. And also, to put this out there, when it comes to Team YouTube on Twitter, like, try to give them some grace, try to be polite. It's much more helpful when you're being polite when contacting them, even if the answers are ridiculous, because they're dealing with a...
Oh, come on, you stupid. Gila mushroom.
Enormous amount of people trying to get into contact with them, because unfortunately, like I said, this is the best route for a lot of people. Now, let's look at the typical process here, because there are layers upon layers of automated moderation here. Let's look at this example here, right? This is one of the channels that was demonetized. You can see them reporting on Twitter saying their Broken Crown podcast was demonetized for inauthentic content. And they got a lot of attention on this post, to the point where eventually Team YouTube would respond and say, check your DM for an update. And eventually, the demonetization was upheld and the appeal was rejected, and not even working through Twitter was working at this point. But then you would see they would continue the effort, and people would continue trying to fight on their behalf, trying to get YouTube to take yet another look. And they would clarify here too, ironically enough, that despite rejecting their appeal, the view count on the video didn't change, right? Nobody actually watched the video in question that was being appealed. Like, it just shows you how inauthentic this moderation system is, which is extra frustrating because the appeal system, they say the appeals are held or reviewed by humans, which clearly they are not. But eventually, enough of a fuss was raised on Twitter to get this channel's monetization restored. But that's sad. It's sad this is what it takes. You have to literally go to Twitter and raise a significant level of fuss to get a simple problem fixed. If anybody looked at this situation, they would realize in seconds that this rule, whatever they were hit with inauthentic content, was completely unwarranted. Like a 3-second look at their channel, and that is the case with everyone we've looked at today. But the fact that this is all the steps you had to take, and there were so many big channels that were supporting this case in particular, like it took a lot of effort. We shouldn't have to get to this point. And there's some other things going on here that I thought was interesting. This channel was one of the many hit by this inauthentic content demonetization, and they pointed out in their analytics that the second they were deemed inauthentic, and you can see this is their analytics since the beginning of this year, so pretty regular, pretty consistent until they were deemed inauthentic. Then their views spiked up. And at that point, keep in mind, it's not that the channel and all the videos have no ads on them. There's still ads, by the way. It's just that the revenue goes to YouTube. That's a very important thing to keep in mind, okay? Like, YouTube is still profiting off of these channels they're deeming inauthentic. They're just making it so the channels themselves, the owners, can't get a cut of the revenue. And I find it very interesting that the second they're deemed inauthentic and all of the monetization and the benefits of it shifts to YouTube, all of a sudden it starts performing really well in the algorithm. Isn't that very interesting? But of course, there's a lot going on here. As pointed out in this tweet, everything YouTube has been...
I just want to say, yeah, this clip here is from Scrooged. That's my second favorite Christmas movie after Gremlins.
doing over the last year or two has been
Remember,
about
they're
maximizing profit for shareholders and paving the way for the Hollywood takeover of the platform. They don't care about most of us. Most creators are more trouble than they're worth. And that is the brutal and honest truth. YouTube really hates pretty much probably 99% of your favorite content creators because they're more trouble than they're worth. YouTube wants to continue to pivot over towards a television live streaming slash subscription service. Like, they want to be a version of Netflix or cable television or all the above, right? They want to be friendly to the entertainment industry. They want Hollywood to think nicely of them and to want to work with them. That is their focus. You know, YouTube, their motto in the beginning was broadcast yourself. Like, it was all about content creators. We know that's not the case anymore, okay? That has been a very dead motto for probably over a decade at this point, but it's becoming more apparent than ever. They want the automation. They want the little guys taken care of and out of the picture in some cases so they can make way for the entertainment industry and all of the bigger and more profitable businesses, right? But it's a Gundam here.
Just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Thought I was being called for something. No, I wasn't. If they were talking to me, they just dropped it and didn't. Yeah. Oh, wait, why did I do that? That's wrong thing. Sorry. Over here. I apologize.
Would make a
You might
comment
just
saying
been saying
YouTube
goodnight
is
to me, I
going
don't
to
know.
get
Might have been my
worse.
niece.
They are replacing people with AI at an alarming rate after forcing them to train the AI. I have spent the last 4 years advocating for channels behind the scenes wrongfully affected by a broken system by bringing proof of issues to actual humans, but now I think it's over. I've lost privileges. I guess I challenged the system one too many times in my last act of defiance, trying to get Kino Casino unbanned, which is a whole nother can of worms that we've talked about on this channel. And someone says, wait, you had privileges, and Gundam says, according to them, when I got the boots. So, yeah, there's definitely some very unfortunate things going on, and the shift over to AI.
Don't compromise on your sunscreen. Get this. Invisible protection you can trust at half the price.
Is going to be one that's going to continue to snowball and get more and more involved with this platform. And it's not looking great, guys. Like, there's no other way of putting it. It really doesn't look great. And for YouTube here on Twitter, posts like this saying your perspective is your best asset. That is their latest tweet from the YouTube creators account. And it's like, man, I don't think you guys want to hear our perspectives anymore. And this is just another reminder that things are completely turbulent on YouTube. And if you want to support creators like myself, you can do so directly through YouTube while we have all of these things in place, like monetization and the ability to even upload videos or live stream. And you can do everything from, liking and subbing and all those things. And if you're really out of your mind, you can do things like super thanks messages and all that stuff and come to my live streams and all those things. But in terms of me for shilling, I mean, I will tell you the same thing I tell everyone else in terms of content creators. It is to diversify, try to have as many things going on as possible. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. And for me, my portion of this video, if you want to help out on my latest Ooh Market plushie campaign, you can see the official Rev plushie right here. Look at that 360 view, looking good. We're just shy of 300% funding on this campaign with over 6 days left. I will put a link to this in the pinned comment. The support on campaigns like this is huge for channels like myself. And also, I've been working on my Patreon this year. Again, Patreon isn't perfect either. They have plenty of issues. But again, it's about diversifying your sources when it comes to content creation. And I've been uploading Patreon exclusives over there. And I'll have a new one up either today or tomorrow. So if you want some extra content as well as another way to support the channel, again, I'll put a link to this page in the pinned comment. Be sure to check out these campaigns and anything else going on with the channel or your favorite channels as well. The point of today's video was to spread the message about this so you guys are aware. And if you want some more advice from me, it's supporting the creators you like through the ways I just mentioned, but also helping them out on Twitter. If you're noticing these things going on with these accounts and they're spreading the message on Twitter, that is the best way to help. Unfortunately, helping them spread the message and being persistent about it is the best thing you can do in these situations. It's an uphill battle. It's tough, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do, and that is, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned, the best way of trying to come to some sort of a way to solve what's going on here, because clearly there's a lot of errors being made by YouTube's automated moderation system. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, yeah, and I have to look into Kick and Rumble, I suppose. And yeah. I was just thinking about stuff, and now let's go to Jersey's. It's trending here. Oh yeah, this was because yeah, basically Shu's reactions at Pragmata drama was to, among other things, calling out people who are whining over it, was to tell us, oh, Marmalade, come here, buddy, come here, I pay you, buddy, it's okay. Oh, Marmalade, you know I love you. Mama loves you, it's okay. It's okay, I got you. I got you. You're okay, you are loved. You are loved. Okay. Quit licking me. That's enough. That's enough kisses, little man. That's enough kisses. Stay, yes. Stay there, cuddle with Mama. It's okay. It's okay. I will let you cuddle with me. It's fine. I got you, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, Survivor's 50th season. Hold on, Marmalade. Do they do like 2 seasons a year then, I guess, maybe? That seems ridiculous. Sports. Oh, WWE stuff, okay. Just the schedule was announced. That's all. Okay. See, let's go to news. Mandami is um basically whining over multi-billion-dollar shortfall because they didn't budget properly. Florida lawmakers approved DeSantis' new congressional map. Oh, Artemis 2 astronauts get a visit to the Oval Office. The reporter who was assaulted at the anti-ICE protest, those father, mother, adult daughter all got arrested. And that's what else? Let's see. Sappho. What's going on about Sappho? Oh, what are you doing, Marmalade? Oh, this is... Hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah, I just want to see the comments on this. Was she someone who had been harassing him before? That's what I want to know. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought she was including them. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So basically, yeah, okay. Not sure. Looks like he been causing trouble before. He got pissed off. Let the cops decide what's going on with Britain. I presume Britain and Rupert, these are tied. Let's. Oh, first of all, what's going on at IRGC. Yeah. Yeah, the IRGC is totally in control now. There's no Ayatollah or. Yeah, Ayatollah and President don't have anything. Basically, it looks like. Understand that. Is this about London? Yeah, this is. This is London. Thing is, I think it was Piccadilly. Mm, Um. mm, Yeah. Golders Green. Okay, well, I saw somewhere it said Piccadilly Circus. There was the where I saw the signs and stuff, and said Piccadilly Circus. Where's the uh? Well, I'm not gonna go over that. Okay, I'm not gonna go that. Let's just go back. I don't want to. Yeah, yeah, kind of annoying too because I do want to go to London for a weekend one day. It's gonna be about it too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is all about it. Mm. Oh, trivia. I haven't done the trivia. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry of you. Do that and then close out. With Chris Guru. Keep adding people to my list. Okay, I don't think I've done this one. Wait, a food? Okay, I want a food one. I'm gonna do a food one
Good
too.
then,
Right now.
better now.
If I've already done this one, I will
in every bowl.
find a new one.
When it was time to add my son to our car insurance, I was scared to even think about my wallet.
Focus entirely on something we all know and love, food. But don't get too comfortable. This quiz will get trickier as we move along. We'll kick things off with an image round and then move on to some mixed trivia. Following that, we have a choose one round, and we will wrap things up with the much-loved multiple choice round. The quiz has 50 questions in all, and be sure to keep track of your score and let me know how you got on in the comments below. Quickly hit subscribe if you'd like to support the work that goes into making these quizzes. And with all that said and done, let's get into it. Name the food you see here.
Edamame. Soybeans. Remember, is it edamame or edamame? Yeah, that. Soybeans.
And what spice is this?
Star anise.
What fruit do you see here?
Dragon fruit. I do have my finger on the bonk button for when I get one wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure I've done this one before. I might have, but I don't remember. It's been long enough.
What dish is this?
Oh, pho? Is that what I call it? Yay!
And what do we have here?
Oh, that was a cheese one. I think I might have... Yeah, I think I did do this one before. Yeah, that is a kind of cheese.
What spice is this?
Turmeric. Let me just go look through some of the other ones. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the one.
What bread is this?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have done this before. I gotta go back. Oops, I'm so sorry, people. 3 small quizzes. Shorts. Not long. No, oh well. I'm just gonna have to, I guess, leave it for those for now, because I gotta do stuff to get ready for bed. So let me just. Yeah, me. You can see my face again. Yeah. Pet peeve is my body is not cooperating with me wanting to work out more. Can't do my arms first. I'll have to do like sips and crunches first, and then do my arms because the muscles in my, well, I think it's more the nerves. They get very upset, and my arms kind of become mostly useless. So I need to do other things first, and then do the arms last. And the blessings I got. Uh, Stop yawning. I got new starting screens for all my channels, and I'm going to do a new background for this one starting tomorrow morning. You'll see it. This news one will remain the same, but the morning one will change. You'll see it tomorrow morning, and I hope you guys have a great day and that your Thursday, well, some of you might have started your Thursday already, but if you haven't, have a great one. Good night. I will see you in the morning, and God bless.